Okay, we're just going to do the equations today. Okay, so these are the equations. Even though they're done the same way, tomorrow we'll do the problems that have the inequalities greater than or less than. But again, they're solved the same way. So for number 6, this one there really is no figuring. N is going to equal 5 and negative 5. So you can write them separate, or you can just put plus and negative 5. Positive, negative 5. 7, what does A equal?
0.
Just 0. It's positive 0 and negative 0, but 0 is both positive and negative. So you don't need to put that, you just put 0. Now we get to the ones where you got to write them out and solve them. The absolute value is by itself, so you just write it the way it is, put the same sign on the other side, and then put the opposite on the other side. So all we got to do here to get the x by itself is subtract 3. So we'd have negative 9 equals x equals 3. So there's your two answers. For number 9, the absolute value is by itself, so you just rewrite it. Put the same sign on the other side, put the opposite number on the other side, and then get the x by itself. So all I got to do to get the x by itself is add 4, and then you do it to both sides. So we get negative 6 equals x equals 14. So the two answers are negative 6 and 14. On 10, before you write it down, what do you got to do?
Get rid of the...
Right, you got to get the absolute value by itself. So it's a plus 4, so you minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. So then when you write it down, it's 2n minus 3 equals 8 minus 4, which is 4. Then you put the same sign here, the opposite number there, and get the n by itself. So the first thing you do, it's a minus 3, so you add 3. Add 3 there, add 3 there. So, negative 4 minus 3, or plus 3 is negative 1, and that's 7. So then we got to divide by 2, and you could just leave it like that. Negative 1/2 equals n equals 7/2. You can divide them out if you want, and put this as negative 0.5, and this is 3.5, if you'd like to, but you don't have to. So that's number 10. Number 11 is like 10, where they've got this number on the same side, so you got to get rid of it. You got to subtract 2, and that would make 3 on that side. So you rewrite it as 3x plus 2 equals 3. Put the same sign here, put the opposite, and then get the x by itself. So first get rid of the plus 2, you minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. That'd be negative 5 equals 3x equals 1. Then you got to divide by 3, and again you can just leave them as fractions. Negative 5/3 equals x equals 1/3. Okay? So you're doing the same thing down here. Remember, just do the evens up to 38.